Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Should be a quick one. Who remembers the globe fiasco? At night we turn on the lights and you know, the radio's lit up. We've got these buttons lit up. We've got the traction control down there, but these, what you can't see what you're doing if you want to change your temperature or anything. There's two globes approximately in behind here. I initially thought, oh, they could be blown because, you know, I haven't heard of any other electrical issues, but rarely do we see these sort of issues on Hiluxes. People just probably sort it out themselves. Nobody's ever come to me and said, hey, you know, the lights aren't working. So look, long story short, we couldn't get any globes. Toyota didn't have any stock. There was nothing aftermarket we can get from wasting probably an hour ringing here, there and everywhere. Bursons gave us some that didn't work, blah, blah, blah. Somebody did contact me and said he had the same problem. He replaced the globes and it fixed it. So based on that and that alone, I ordered two genuine globes from Toyota. I think they cost about, I don't know, cost me about $8 each, something like that. I'll give you the number on the bag, the part number, but check it, don't rely upon it. So this is a 2013 Hilux, probably very similar globes in a lot of this stuff, even 120s and all that sort of thing. There is some smaller, different size ones, but these ones, the number on the bag is 85214 42040, but sometimes they put parts in a different bag, so you know that just gets, so if it says globe, then that's what I'm using in here. Basically, as I've demonstrated in the other video, this just clips out. We'll start by pulling just at the bottom trim here and just pop that out, and on top here we'll show you where the globes are, get those replaced and let you know if it fixes it. Actually, a few seconds later, so we just pull the bottom, there's a couple of clips there, and then you can see the yellow clips at the top. I actually just put my fingers at the top of this trim here, one hand each side, gently pulled, and these just slip out, and they've been out a lot lately, so they're probably getting even easier. No, not really. So they just push into the plastic, that slot there, so they're really easy to get out. And at this point, we need to disconnect some wiring plugs so we're not yanking on those. See the wiring there? So I'm just going to go and disconnect those. So in this case, actually, I've only disconnected that top plug, which was an easy one to get to. These ones, this one, you've got to squeeze it a bit. Whoa, I bumped the UHF has turned on. There we go. We're going to change all our settings and that, not cool. So let's try and turn that off again. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, we don't need that on. Now these globes, now I'm just going to get some rags and sit it underneath here to back it up a bit and make sure nothing gets scratched. They're sitting here ready to go. Well, and that's all covered up. I'll just show you where these globes are. You can see one's down in behind there, one's there. So the one that's easier to get to, we're going to change that first, because quite easily I'm just going to put in a little, you know, whatever I've got handy here, little flat blade, and just turn that like that, and then just gently lift it up. Anyway, I need another hand to do it, not holding the camera. Yep, it's Sunday, it's thong day, okay? So there you go. Mate, I'm getting exposed now, too much going on, look at that, eh? Anyway, Sunday job. Yeah, you know, you get to work on your own vehicle on a Sunday in the rain. Not much else to do in the rain, a few jobs to do. So I'm gonna get these globes out. I'm gonna change this one. If this one works, then I'm going to remove that one. That one's a bit harder. We've got to press the clips to remove this out of the way, which isn't hard to do. You might be able to get, I might even just try and get it out without removing that, just for the exercise of it. Let's see. I'll get this one done first and confirm that it fixed the problem. Oh, we want the light off, don't we? How do we make that happen? How can I show you that one side's working with a light coming on? All right, let's sort this out. Okay, the hazard light's not working, of course, because it's not plugged in. The AC was always working. See how this side's lit up now from that one globe? And it'll reflect across this side a little bit, but we'll get the other globe in the other side now. So we've confirmed the globe solves the problem. And thank you very much to the person that said that, because that is because I was sort of going, well, is there a problem? Because, you know, what's the chances two are out? Well, the chances are two was out. So hopefully this helps someone. So for any of the legends that watch this one and are still with us, I'm going to start a new thing for you guys. I'll mention this a little bit in a few of the videos. What we're going to do, when someone's got a problem, I don't know everything, okay? I didn't know this. I mean, I can guess there's a globe out. I can guess there could be some problems with the electronics. So I can guess someone's worked on it and damaged some wiring, whatever the case may be. But guessing isn't always good. And obviously we can diagnose it. We can test globes and we can do all that sort of thing. But you know what's really easy? When someone tells us from experience. So if you've got a problem, ask the question. Go ahead and ask the question, right? In the posts that come out, I'll put a video out soon that says, tell us your problem and we'll tell you the solution. Something like that. It'll be a short video, basically just saying what I just said. And then people can come back to that regularly and say, hey, this is the problem I've got. And we might redo a video like that once a month. And then you can come along in the replies, put a comment there. So you'll have to have a Google account to be able to comment, you know, just set up your name, Andy Prado or Dave Hilux, whoever you want to be. And you can then comment and just say, hey, my problem is I've got the the lights in my 120 Prado climate control electronics not working. And either we'll make a video and show you how to get that out and change those globes, and we welcome people to comment and say, hey, this is what I had on my vehicle. I changed the globes, or I changed the globes. It wasn't those. There's on these Hiluxes, in case you missed it, on the instrument cluster, there's a problem with some of the soldering, and you can run out of fuel. So if all of a sudden you go, gee, this tank of fuel's lasting a long time, why is it not getting empty? Beware, because you'll be showing a quarter of a tank and you'll run out of fuel. So take note how many kilometers your Hilux does. I'm not talking about Prados here. V6 petrol Prado center units in the tank is the problem. See, there's so much information. You've just got to subscribe, turn the bell on. Anyway, you get my picture. Let's get back to this though. What I'm going to do just for the challenge is change that little globe under there without removing. So to do it the easy way, you remove this out the way. There's a clip at each side. You've got to be careful you don't release the wrong clip. See right in the middle of the picture there? I think that's the one. There's one each side, and that'll just simply just pop out. You've got to pop it back in the right position so you don't end up, because you've got your face feet selection. It's got to be in the right spot. No big deal though. I think it only goes one way from memory. It's the other end that can be drama, but just for a challenge, because I like a challenge. See that brown globe under there? Oh, I'm having trouble holding the camera still here because of the angle I was on. But yeah, that brown globe right there, I'm going to get in there, see if I can do it without removing, just for fun. There it is. I've got the globe just sitting out there. I'm just going to pick it up and get it out, drop the new one in. Do it that way. Just trying to show you, it's in position. It's locked in. They're both locked in. So it should work, but yeah, I recommend just that little clip there, another one in behind here. This will lift off. But take off the wiring plug as well. This is not being pulled on at the moment. That one's clipped in there. Quite big wires there. There's not a lot of weight on it, so I just got it sitting there this time. And I like those clips to make sure they all stay in. So we'll check everything out, make sure it's all Mickey Mouse. There's that UHF again. I think that's about it. Let's get it in, show you that they work in the dark. Lights, camera, action. There it is, look at that, see? And the headlight beep still works. That's what you want, beautiful. Look at that, see? Isn't that bad? We're driving around at night, be able to see what's going on. So it's just the two globes. Again, thank you very much. So you should have these lighting up in case you're not sure. Down here, right. I don't know what else. Maybe the traction control off button, maybe the light's out on that one because that's not happening. All right, so little things that I've got no idea on. Thanks for everybody with their help with that, because same with this, we had this, still got a resistance once you get to there, but you can turn it much easier. We changed his cable in the last video. Okay, so check those out. Certainly turn it, it's still tight in that middle section there though, right? There is a resistance there. So I don't know if that's normal. Everybody else let us know. I told you we got the crap knobs. The later one, they went to these round knobs you can't hold sort of thing. Those other ones with the flat section, much better. Those older, like an 08, whatever. Now, the last thing let's talk about is, anybody had this problem? I bet you have, where this pops out all the time. I think it's just, again, another crap bloody Thailand offering. Mine pops out all the time, you just touch it. So it's got some clips, front and back, whatever, in there. See, they just got to squeeze in between there. I keep putting it back in and it keeps coming back out. So I'm going to put it back in again now. Soon it's going to get bloody super glued in or something. Anybody got any better solutions than that, please let us know. Have you had this problem? And what did you do to sort that out? Because I'm interested. All these little annoying things because I'm too fussy. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. The globes solved the problem. Happy days. Feedback for you so you know, in case it happens to you. Bada bing. Those little globes, yep. These ones, yep. They'll be rubbish. They'll be rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Anyway, subscribe, turn the bell on. Catch you on the next one. Hope you liked it. See ya.